Hello, back again to part number 2 of chapter 9. We're going to import the map in this scene, and we're starting with creating the base and creating a sort of 3D map. So we can start with a rough composition. So we turn on background image, open, map image, open, and there it is. Before I start, I like to do something with metrics, because I like to have a bit of right measurements. So this cube is 2 meters, and I guess this canal is 4, so like something like this, 4 or 5 meters. Yep. So I like to increase the size up of this canal. So better. Good. This is important. We remove this lamp. We do not use it. We already in cycles mode. Check that out as well. We created this cube, and I like to small this. One thing you already mentioned maybe is screen cost. And enable it and save your work. It's environment scene, that's what I call in chapter 9. Save it. All right, we're ready to go. I like it. So we start modeling again. This time it's the final work. The best way is creating a hole, or we keep this. Well, that's interesting. I'm thinking about, because I don't want to make this straight, or maybe I do. You must be thinking, this guy has no idea what he wants, but I will tell you a secret. I do, but I'm thinking aloud. There's lots of things going on in my head, and I want to do this the right way and not learning you something that's so stupid. So I like to work with blended scenes where you just create a sort of one angle, because when I spent 2 years in game design, and I had to make 360 environments. You know that wherever you look, everything needs to be modeled well. That's a pain, really, I can tell you. So I don't know if this really centered. I want something like this. So this is the end of the canal. There you go. And I like to add something with a plane with water. I always like canals, and the reason is that they reflect the environment pretty nice, and yeah, that's something I prefer in a scene. I don't know, it's just very nice to have it. So I create an extra line over there and one over there as well, because I like to put a different road here and a different one there, and it tells me a little bit of information where things are. Good. Maybe a bit more to the left. Okay, cool. That will do, definitely. So when we go here, it's really hard to see the water. So we can do 2 things. We can make this canal like this, and we also can drag the camera a little bit. So we have a little bit of the, but it's still not a lot what we see. But that's not for now to get worried on. I like to start making some sample houses, because if you do this in the final stage of your process, and you discover that your composition is just not that nice, it's really a pain to change everything. And right now, it doesn't matter. So, for example, this is the first tall building, and then we have this building, what is not that tall. Like it's more like this, I think. I'm not sure. Now we have another one. We need to rotate it. Click the magnet, and we have exactly 90 degrees. There you go. I think something like this. And we have a horizontal one. I already feel we're going to create something beautiful. Smaller, like so. Bang. Yeah, so what we see is lots of holes. Well, in fact, that's not a big deal. But what I like to have in this scene is I want some slightly piece of this building on the left of the camera. I want this building completely in my a camera angle. And right now I don't have it. So we can do two things, and that's lower this focus angle, something like so. That's a really good one. Drag the camera a bit. And maybe we put the camera up there. So. And now I think I want this right there. Or I'm thinking about maybe it's good to have it right here. So we can put something on the right of the building, some ivy and stuff. And I'm thinking what to put here in this corner later. Maybe we can drag this over there. But I think I fill it up with all hills and grass and trees, low poly trees. That will do definitely, because I don't know, it's a really empty hole. So this is the first piece of the composition, and let's make some very low poly trees, and don't laugh about my design. This is really just to get an idea. Yes, this is the tree design in our pre-visualization. It must be the most ugly tree I've ever seen, but it's doing the work. Oh, let's add a subdivision surface. This is really annoying. All right. Ooh. So, wow. So where are they? Oh, one over there. And I want one over here, one there, and one there. So, okay, cool. So, it's maybe a bit, maybe too many trees. But this one is covering the building on top. But I think it's cool because we have some branches there in the camera. That's not bad at all. We have this tree, we can put it so over there. The sunlight is casting from this direction, from the left to the right. So we will need, I think, one more tree over there, and it will cast shadow over there. Okay. Still thinking if I need to change more. No, maybe the camera angle and lower to the ground. Yeah, that will do. And maybe still, no, it's not strange. It's in line with this. So I have to put something right here on the ground, or else it will be very an empty space. But overall, I think this is pretty ready to go. I'm still thinking if we can do one more thing in this, but yeah, this is just a rough 3D map setup, and I seriously have not really an idea. Maybe I do. Yeah, because I think this is part of the base as well, creating some extra lines. Oh, seriously? No screencast? Sorry. So now we have screencast again. Ah, lucky it's just an introduction. Sorry. I think I want to lower this a little bit, and I want sort of steps in my base. Like I get add mesh cube. Yeah, I'll make this smaller. You probably think, what is he going to do? Oh yeah, another thing is we don't need that depth, so something like this will do. The cube. So it sort of stairs what's getting to the ground. Alright. Well, that's cool. We need another one. No, that will be obvious. But maybe one on the other side. So I will call this base. And this is hole. Okay, and I duplicate this. Maybe close to there. We can see it. Yeah, cool. And we have some nice holes in the foreground. Will be nice. Good. So the trick is, or it's not really a trick, the way we're going to fix this. I'm still thinking if I make this smaller. You don't want to break your neck when walking along it. No. Good. We go to, as well, we can go back. Yeah, let's make some, so it has something to connect with. All right. Okay, that's done. We go to the boolean. So we select this, add boolean, hole, and change. We go to difference, and we're gonna apply it, and we have holes in it. Yeah, and now I bring the water, something like this. And later we add the stairs, so it's going to be all right. Going to be fine. Okay. And I also want add mesh cube. Think again, when you create your own scene, you can do whatever you want. I mean, I'm just looking and thinking, and then I think, hey, it's cool to make something like this, so I can add stairs later on. You can follow it, because you have no idea how it looks in the end. Well, I'll have something to tell you, because I don't know it as well. The only thing is, I'm trying to make this look beautiful. Yes. So this will be some water drain where water's coming out. I think that looks nice. And call this hole again. Right. Shift V. Is it still visible? No. One over there. Cool. Yep. Or else it will be really a flattened wall, water wall, or canal wall, and I like to do something with it. So you have the right size, and you select the base, and boolean, hole, and difference. Apply, remove it, it's gone. And as you can see, these need a little bit more extruded. And because the camera's there, you just do something like this. You rotate it. Fine. So we got holes in it. Yeah, that's it for now. I'm going to close this part. In the next one, I like to put more attention on the base. And by more attention, I mean I'm think I'm going to add the sort of ceiling around the base, because that's all part of it. And I will add texture on the base, and later on we put the models like the cobblestone on it. But it gives an idea where things are. I think that's the most logic thing to do. So yeah, I hope you create something cool. Yeah, it's very funny to see, like, this is our scene in a very early progress, but keep in mind we are only making it better and better and better. Good. See you in the next chapter, where we're going to have more fun. Bye bye.